Hello, my name is Jaewon Koo, student of Jeju National University, College of Veterinary Medicine. Today I'll compare high weight low repetition and low weight high repetition bench press and show why low weight high repetition is more effective way to perform it. Bench press is one of the most commonly performed gym exercise, and I also do it as a daily routine. It strengthens pectoralis muscles, generally represented by pectoralis major. It also has an effect on triceps brachii as well, but we'll focus on the pectoralis during this experiment. Since it is both general and effective exercise, there's a lot of debate about what is the best manner to perform it. The major debate point is low weight high repetition versus high weight low repetition. I personally stand by the low weight high repetition theory and usually exercise by 60 to 70% 1RM. But still, if my opinion was wrong, I like to fix it and gain more exercising effect further on. Therefore, I planned this project and measured IEMG and heart rate as an indicator of exercising effect. IEMG will show the level of stimulation pectoralis receive, and heart rate will show the potential overall exercising effect. Standard bench press equipment of dormitory gym will be used, which is composed by the bench, of course, and the iron poles and the bench pressing barbells. And I myself will be the subject. I'm 21 years old male, and I perform bench press as a daily routine for more than 6 months. Sample size is set to 12 based on G power 3.12 program. Effect size 0.05, alpha 0.05, power 0.95, which concludes to minimum sample size 12. Before starting the main experiment, we'll define the arc rate position of bench press. It can be defined as following sequence of movement. Step 1. Begin by lying flat on the bench, with your body in a neutral and relaxed position. Step 2. Put your arms straight out to either side of you, and then bend your elbows. Bring your hands up to touch the bar. Step 3. Lift the bar up. Slowly bring it down to just above your sternum, and explode upward for 1 repetition. Step 4. Be aware of posture and repeat it for a planned amount. Position of wrist and elbow is crucial. Wrist should be straight and elbow should be parallel. Following the defined postures, measure 1RM for a coming experiment by following process, which is Direct Measurement Theory of NCSA, which stands for National Strength and Conditioning Association. Step 1. Start warm-up with weight light enough to lift 5 to 10 times. Step 2. Rest for 1 minute. Step 3. Lift 5 to 10 kilograms heavier weight for 3 to 5 times. Step 4. Rest for 2 minutes. Step 5. Repeat steps 3 and 4 until subject can't lift the weight. Step 3. If the subject fails, lighten the weight for 2.5 to 5 kg and try again. Repeat it until the subject can perform a single lift in an ideal position. By following this process, I've measured my 1RM as 50 kilograms. For the main experiment, perform bench press by high weight low repetition and low weight high repetition. For the high weight lift, 85% 1RM, which is 43 kg for me, will be held for 10 repetition. For the low weight, 65% 1RM, which is 33 kg for me, will be held 15 times. These two settings are the most commonly used setting of high weight low repetition and low weight high repetition in bodybuilding. I also once thought about setting the two experiments based on setting it for the same watts, but I thought because the experiment itself is for finding a better way to perform, discussing about the commonly held value will be more meaningful. To perform each exercise in the same condition, I only measured 3 sets per each day. Consequently, it took 24 days to reach the sample size. IEMG and heart rate will be measured at the point when the barbell reached the highest point. Figure 1 shows the comparison of heart rate between high weight low repetition and low weight high repetition. Data is expressed as the means of 12 trials. Figure 2 shows the IEMG of the pectoralis major muscle during high weight low repetition and low weight high repetition. Data is also expressed as the means of 12 trials. And the table 1 shows the specific means and the plus minus SD of the experiments. For conclusion, even though high weight low repetition causes more physical fatigue, measured data show that low weight high repetition has more exercising effect both in heart rate and IEMG. The IEMG of high weight set 3 was significantly lower than others. I guess unideal posture due to fatigue caused by the high rate seems to prevent pectoralis major from receiving the right stimulation. Heart rate showed constant increase and stabilizing in any kind of exercise. So even the low weight has more effect. If the purpose is to just pump up your body for heart rate, any kind of exercise will be effective. The IEMG showed more fluctuating graph. It even showed decrease between set 2 and 3. Both heart rate and IEMG showed greater intervals between set 2 and 1 rather than the sets 3 and 2, which could mean exercising excessively long time will actually make significant difference after going more than the set 3. To conclude, doing bench press by low weight high repetition for 2 or 3 sets. After that, take enough rest before going on or just finish there for next day. This would be the most perfect way for expressing bench press. Thank you for listening.